There's a voice many of us live with that says, I should be further along by now, financially, emotionally, even spiritually. That's the voice of shame. Should have already mastered everything. And this week's Parsha says no. Hi everyone, I'm Chaya Parkoff, trauma therapist, coach, and educator of ancient Jewish wisdom. And this is ParshaRX, mental health prescriptions from the weekly Torah portion. This week's Parsha is Vayechi, which means, and he lived. And that name should stop us because Vayechi is a Parsha of illness, decline, and death. Yaakov is weak. He's bedridden. He's nearing the last moments of his life. And yet, the Torah insists this is life. The Torah calls Yaakov Vayechi, not because his body is strong, but because even in weakness, he never disconnects from the truth, from meaning, and from purpose. The Sfas Emes explains that real life, chayut, comes not from physical vitality, control, or strength. It comes from staying connected to inner truth and purpose. Even without physical sight, Yaakov sees with extraordinary clarity. That's why at the end of his life, Yaakov is not withdrawing, he is blessing. He's naming truth, he's transmitting essence. He doesn't have to prove anything, he's not trying to perfect anything. He is fully himself, and that's where shame loses its power. Because shame tells you, you should have figured this out by now. You should be better than this. You should be past this. And perfectionism becomes shame's strategy. If I only get it right, I'll finally be okay. But Vayechi tells a completely different story. Yaakov sees his children clearly, their strengths and their faults, and he does not shame them. He doesn't say, you should have been different. He says, this is who you are, and your life has meaning. That's not permissiveness. That's truth without shame. And even when we begin living with meaning, shame can sneak back in. Am I living my values enough? Am I doing meaning right? Shouldn't I be more present by now? But the Torah is very clear. Life doesn't come from performing meaning perfectly. It comes from staying connected to what matters again and again and again. Rabbi Jonathan Sacks of blessed memory taught that Judaism is not a religion of perfection, but of faithfulness, staying true to the source of all truth. True heroes aren't great because they're flawless. They're great because they keep returning to truth. In my work with clients who carry so much shame, I'll ask them a question that once changed my own life. At 120 years, at the end of your life, what do you want to be remembered for? Not to focus on death, but to reconnect with essence, with who they really are. That question cuts straight through shame and brings people home to what actually matters. That's exactly what Vayechi is doing here. So what is our ParshaRX for Vayechi? Ask yourself, are you living under the weight of should have already mastered everything? Or are you allowing yourself to live a life of meaning and purpose with honesty, faithfulness, and imperfection? Because trying to be perfect is futile, but living a life of meaning and purpose, the Torah calls that truly living. Shabbat Shalom.